So let's chat today and answer some of your juicy questions. I have them all here. So I'm going to do a full face of makeup. I won't be talking about the products much. I'm going to link everything down below. Yeah, you get to know me a little bit better and some fun facts about me. So let's get started. So first things first, I'm going to go, if you do see the thumbnail different, my hair was different because I had recorded this when I had my other color and my hair longer. And then the sound was wrong, so I have to record this, and this is after I got my hair done. So let's do this again. So I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. primer. I love this e.l.f. Halo Glow. It is literally the best purchase ever from the drugstore. Okay, so from Andy Does Stuff. One second here. So I'm gonna go BK Beauty 101 brush. So Andy Does Stuff, she has asked me where I am originally from. I am from Romania. Part of the Romania I'm from is Transylvania. So right from the middle, right, Transylvania, if you don't know, is the land of the very famous known Dracula, or how in Romania you call him Vlad Țepeș. So yeah, I am from Romania and I moved here a long time ago with my parents in 1998. Andy also asked me, what is your favorite makeup product from your favorite brand, high-end and drugstore? Very, very simple answer I have for this. I was thinking about my Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer. I really love that one. That really made a difference in my collection. However, I came across about this Givenchy powder. This one that has like all the 4 squares with different colors. This is by far my most favorite product, high-end. Does magic on your skin. I have dry skin and this is the best powder I have worn. And I never liked to wear powder before, but since this powder, I've been wearing it every day. Today I'm going to change it up because I've been wearing it so much. And that's my favorite high-end. Now let's go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. This is in the shade 2 Neutral. Did I mention the e.l.f. one? The e.l.f. one is in the shade 1 Fair. Now from the drugstore is the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I guess I gave it away at the beginning of this video. That product is just the best purchase I've ever done from the drugstore, and I am so happy I have it. It's just, you can wear it alone, you can wear it as a highlighter, you can wear it under foundation, over, you can mix it, and you can also mix it with your favorite blush and make yourself a nice new very hydrating glowy blush. I just love it. You can use it so many ways. Yeah, those were the questions from Andy. Now let's move on to my beautiful friend Erica Conger, and she had some really nice questions here. Okay, Erica, beautiful Erica, what is your best childhood memory? My best childhood memory would be, I have 2 that I want to talk about. Every summer vacation in Romania, the summer vacation would be June, July, August. So we would have 3 months vacation. So I used to live an hour away from my grandparents, and every summer vacation, my parents would drop me off at my grandparents' house, and I would spend my whole summer there with my friends from that town, with my grandparents. I used to play lots of games with my grandparents and have a lot of fun with them, go on trips to the mountains, go to this, they're called Okinasibiului, meaning they are a couple salty lakes that they have in town. I mean, outside town, like probably 40 minutes away. You would take the train or the bus, and those lakes, I remember always going there. I'm using my Dior Forever Skin Corrector. So those lakes, they're so salty. One of them is so salty that if you don't know how to swim, you can actually just sit in that lake and the water will keep you afloat. That's how salty that lake is. And yeah, those are those fond memories that I used to remember going with my grandparents there. Sometimes my parents will join, sometimes my cousin, my uncle, my aunt, and so on. So that's one memory that I will always cherish and remember from my childhood, and I really truly miss. And my other one is, which I want to talk about this later on, I was sent, I don't remember how old I was, probably 12, 13, something like that, to Japan. Me and 7 other kids and our sensei, that's the coach, to compete in the world championship in karate. So I was sent to Japan, so I was able to visit Japan and Osaka. That's another memory that I can, never forget, and I love to talk about because it was so special, and I was so lucky to be able to visit Japan at such a young age. It's just a very beautiful country, and yeah, I really, really enjoyed that trip. I hope this answered your question, Erica. I gave you a little bit of a longer answer. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with highlighter next. This is the iconic London Illuminator in the shade Original, and this is very, very pigmented. So a little drop, oops, maybe that's too much, goes a long way. So I'm just gonna spread it and then blend it in with my sponge. Okay, so Erica also asked, how old were you when you first started using makeup? I believe I was when I moved here. I don't think I wore makeup in Romania. I remember my mom wearing just black eyeliner and blush and lipstick. So probably, if anything, I would steal some lipstick from her and maybe black eyeliner, but my passion for makeup started here. And I remember back then when I was like, 17, I was wearing blue eyeshadow, a lot of foundation, and probably the foundation would not even match my skin tone. It was very light, like I looked like a ghost. And also a lot of, the blue eyeshadow, and probably not blended nicely. I remember I always wondered, like, how come I cannot make it look nice? And blue eyeshadow is very difficult to work with. So 17 it was, but since I've been wearing makeup ever since, but the minimal makeup, like mascara, eyeshadow, blush, lipstick, and that's it. I never used to do my brows. I never did bronzer, which is my favorite part to do. Never used highlighter, never used concealer. So I guess all of this I started doing when I started my YouTube channel. What Erica also asked, let's move on to contour. I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand, and this is in the shade Fair Medium. Okay, Erica also asked, what is some place you've always wanted to go but you haven't yet? Okay, so I'm going to talk about a place that I've always really wanted to go, and I actually did go. We were lucky enough after moving here, just went on a trip to Hawaii. That was my magical place that I always really wanted to go, and I thought that it's a dream that will never come true for me, right? Being in Romania, not a lot of people can actually leave the country and go on vacations. It's expensive, it's far. So that was something that I never thought that I could actually see Hawaii. But before COVID, we were able to visit Hawaii for the first time, and it's just such a magical place. And that was really one place that I've always wanted to visit. Now, I don't really have another one in mind. Probably it would be New York. It's just, I've visited Las Vegas. There was another place, and probably New York, I would say. I haven't been to New York, and I've seen on TV, very beautiful place to visit and a lot to do. So probably that would be on my list next. This is a long story, but Erica also asked, how did you meet your husband? Okay, so this is a funny story. First of all, I am a person that I don't trust a lot of people, right? So I said I will never, ever meet a boyfriend or a husband, not that there's anything wrong with it, but this is just my mentality, going dancing at a club. Now, I don't drink, I don't smoke, never have. And my favorite thing to do in the past was going to the club and to dance, not to smoke or to drink. My favorite thing was to dance, right? The music and dancing. I'm gonna go in with the Dior Forever Natural Bronze in the shade Warm Bronze. And I'm going to use a Bicky Beauty 107 brush. There was this one evening where one of my best friends was a guy. So he calls me and says, let's go dancing. It was like, 9:30, 10. And I'm like, oh, it's too late. I don't think we should go. Eventually he convinced me and we went. Now, on the other part of my story is my husband and his best friend. They just came from a hockey game. And after the hockey game, they have tried to go in 3 or 4 different other clubs where they were not allowed to because they were too full or something like that. So they ended up at the same club where I was. And I spotted him dancing. So I said to my friend, oh, I really like that guy. And one day I will marry him. Even though I would never go for him because, like I said, I wouldn't go for someone I don't know, especially in a club. Rare Beauty in the shade Bliss for the blush. So what I did is I just kept my eye on him and danced. And a while later, I have noticed that one of our common friends also showed up at the club. And I've noticed that he actually is good friends with Curtis, now my husband. So I said, that's a good sign, because if my friend is friends with Curtis, then he could actually be a good guy or someone that I can get to know. So that's how we continue dancing and talking and stuff, but we've never exchanged numbers. I've never asked for him to. But I did ask my friend to tell me his name and whether he's in a relationship or not. He found out he's not. And then 2 days later, I get a phone call from him. Apparently, he did ask my friend for my phone number. And that's how he contacted me. And I knew he was a catch because when he came over on our first date to pick me up, he, first of all, very handsome. And he was so cute and adorable. He brought me flowers. I'm not a big person I don't really care if I get flowers or not, but the gesture is what impressed me. It's like the thoughtfulness and his thought. That's what really impressed me. He was very kind and still is with my parents. He was very funny, making jokes. So likes to talk. I'm more of a quiet person. So he really, really impressed me, and I really enjoyed his company. So yeah, that's how I kind of met him, and ever since we've been together. And that was since 2001 we've been together. Yeah. So that's how we met. Now, Erica also asked, what is your favorite thing to eat when you're watching a movie in a movie theater? I'm going to move on to powder. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Filter in the shade 1 Fair. I haven't used this one in a while, and it's so pretty. This is a very simple answer. My favorite thing to eat is popcorn with a lot of butter on it. I like buttery popcorn. And then after that, I'm like, oh, I should have not had so much popcorn, because you get a tummy ache from so much popcorn. But yeah, that is my favorite thing to eat at the movie theater. Nothing special, just a bag of popcorn with lots of butter. Now, Rachel, I think her name, or Rachel Lair, that's her Instagram handle. She asked me, what do you do for a living besides YouTube? So I work in the healthcare system, in the administrative field. So nothing, I really love my job. It's just fun working in the healthcare system, being close to doctors and stuff like that. So that is I've been enjoying. This is probably my favorite job and my dream job since I was a little girl. The Master Assassin Nathan 23. That's his. That's the person's name on Instagram. They've asked me, do you have a favorite shop to go in? Yes, Sephora. Love makeup, as you know, and also the Apple Store. I love buying Apple products. I love all Apple products. I love their phones, laptop, iPads. I'm just obsessed with Apple. AirPods. That's all I like to purchase. Apple products and makeup. I love clothes too, but since in makeup I've been spending my money on makeup and trying to cut down and to not spend so much. Now, some other fun facts about me. Let's move on to palette. I'm going to use my Mothership 5 Bronze Seduction palette, and I have put stickies on my palettes because this is easier to read. Some of them don't have it, but this one has Mothership 5 here, but I like to see it this way, so that's how I know. And it's this beautiful palette. Now let's go into, I'm going to go with the brown, the purple, this brown, and maybe the red. So, how do you say your name? I don't get upset if people mess up my name. I know it's difficult, so don't feel like you're insulting me in any way. If you butcher my name, I totally understand. The way you say my name is Ilinka. So, Ilinka, that's how you say my name. And yes, I know people have said it, Ilinka, Alinka, Elinka. I have got all kinds, which is understandable. It's just more of a different name, so people are not used to it. But yeah, you say it Elinka, in case you're wondering. Now, do you have any siblings? I don't. I'm an only child, and I can't complain. Like I don't know how it feels to have siblings. Well, now I know because I see my children. But for myself, I never had an issue. I really enjoyed every part of being an only child. I had friends that I loved to hang out with, and yeah, I had no issues, no complaints. It's not like I was sitting there and wondering, oh, how would it be to have a sister or a brother? No, I never crossed my mind. Okay, favorite animal? Of course, dogs. I love dogs. I love dogs so much. When I see a dog on the street, I just want to go pet it. I'm like a little kid. Can I pet your dog? You know, I just love dogs so much. Any pets? Yes. I have my beautiful Kona. You guys know her. She is just my best friend. She goes with me everywhere. She follows me everywhere. She hangs out with me. She's right behind me. You guys see her? Look at her. Right, Kona? Kona. There she is. She's ignoring me now. But I used to have 4 dogs at one time. My dog from Romania, she was a Pekingese. Then my first dog when I got here, she was a Bichon Shih Tzu. My engagement puppy, which that's the latest one that passed away, that was Diamond. And a puppy that we've rescued, her name was Havana, and she was a cross between a beagle and a shepherd. So her body was bigger, legs were shorter, and because of that, she developed a disease called an intravertebral disc disease, where this nerve got pinched and actually made her paralyzed from waist down. Now, the doctor said she was 5 at that time, and the doctor said, you know, some dogs will recover and regain their movement, but some don't, so it's up to you what you want to do. And I didn't want to put her down. I said, no, I'm going to take my chances and I'm going to deal with it. You know, she's not in pain. She seemed fine. And I said, no, I'm going to try to give her the best possible life. So we brought her home, and I did like exercises with her. Like I used her back legs like a wheelbarrow to send her down. She was a bigger dog, so there's no way I could lift her up. And to send her down to the washroom, cleaned her 6 or 7 months. I used to come from work during lunchtime, clean her up, take her outside, and massage her legs to gain her muscle function back. I don't know. It's just a horrible disease for a dog to have. And usually it shows up in those dogs that have those longer bodies, their backs, you know, and shorter legs, and the pressure that puts on the back. That's what, from what I heard. I don't know. She eventually regained movement. She started walking again. I used to take her for walks, like short walks, and she did great. And then after a couple years later, I think she was 9, close to 10, it came back, this disease, like she paralyzed again, and she had lost, this time it was painful for her. So she felt a lot of pain when I was trying to take her out. She was crying in pain because I had to lift her up, and I think it was hurting her. But other than that, she was a happy dog. So that's when we kind of made the decision after a while that, you know, we can't let her live in pain like this. And yeah, so that's the sad part about that disease, you know. So yeah. And now we have the beautiful Kona, and I'm happy she's in our lives. She's just a wonderful dog. Favorite guy celebrity. Okay, favorite guy celebrity is, before I answer this, favorite sport. I'm going to answer favorite sport. Favorite sport is karate. So a fun fact about me is that I have been doing karate. I don't do it now. I kind of practice with my daughter only, like at home. But my daughter is in karate now. I did karate since I was 9 years old, right? And I reached my black belt 2nd degree. So that's a fun fact about me, if you didn't know. And now I can answer the question, favorite guy celebrity. And that would be Jean-Claude Van Damme. And he is my idol. Because of him, I started karate. So that's why I wanted to answer the sport thing first. So yeah, he's my favorite guy celebrity. Now, what's your favorite movie and show? Favorite movie, of course, was always Lionheart, because of course, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Now I'm gonna go in with this beautiful red. And favorite show is, I'm obsessed with this one, Blacklist. I love The Blacklist. It's just such an amazing show. I love everything about it. I can't put it down when I start it. I'm on season 8, and I know there's a season 9 out there as well. So yeah, that's my favorite. So I love Blacklist, and I'm really into more, you know, scary movies and crimes like that. That's really what interests me. Like, I really love watching. Not horror movies. Like, I'm not interested in horror movies. They don't really scare me. But I'm interested in more like the realistic thrillers and scary movies. Things that can happen to you. Oh, it's such a beautiful red. I think the look is turning out better today than last time because I'm stopping the red in the middle there. Okay, let's see. What's next? Favorite snack. Okay, so dessert. Favorite dessert would be, I love getting that hot chocolate brownie at the restaurant with vanilla ice cream. That is my favorite. And I try to eat a smaller, like, main course only to save my stomach for that dessert. That's how much I love it. I'd rather skip on my main course and eat that dessert. And favorite snack, all I care about is anything milk chocolate with hazelnuts. That's all I want. I don't like anything else. I don't like just regular milk chocolate. I would eat it, but all I care about is milk chocolate and hazelnuts. I really love Nutella. So anything milk chocolate and hazelnuts, or hazelnut chocolate, or anything with hazelnut cream, that's all I love. And that's all I eat. I don't eat cookies. I don't eat granola bars, crackers, nothing. That's all I want. And also, yeah, that's my favorite food. Favorite food, like everyone else, I really love pizza, and I love mushrooms. Anything with mushrooms on pizza, mushroom stew, mushroom soup, cream of mushrooms, anything that has mushrooms, I go for it. I go to restaurants and I order steak or anything, and I ask a side of satay mushrooms on the side. I love mushrooms. Favorite YouTuber. So I have a lot of friends here on YouTube that they're all my favorites. I love watching them. All my friends here that I've discovered on YouTube, they have smaller channels like I do. So I consider them my favorite. But talking about more high-end, something that got me started with my YouTube channel, that would be, oh, which one should I get? I'm gonna go in with this one for my inner corner, I think. That's pretty. I will go ahead right now, finish my mascara. So I'm going to use my Essence Lash Princess Mascara. Enjoy this intermission, and I will be right back and let you know my 2 favorite YouTubers I love watching, and you should too. I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and I did my lips as well. For that, I have used my Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon, and this is in the shade Live on the Edge 05, and also my NYX Powder Puff, and this is in the shade Cool Intentions. This is a beautiful lipstick. I definitely recommend this one. This is what the look turned out to be, and I'm gonna answer my question here on my favorite YouTubers. Okay, makeup wise, my favorite YouTuber is Julia Adams. She is just so talented. I love her videos, I love her personality, and she's just beautiful inside and out. Now, another one I really recommend, and this is more on the crime side, so she just talks about true crime. It is Bella Fiore, and Bella is just such a sweetheart. She's so funny. She makes me laugh every time I watch her videos, because not the crime videos, but she has some personal makeup and hauls and clothing videos, and just what she does in a day videos, and those are so funny because she's just such a silly and fun personality, and she's a sweetheart as well. So those are my favorite YouTubers to watch, and I recommend that you go check them out. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe down below. Let me know your thoughts. I hope you enjoyed all of my answers, and this was a little bit more helpful to get to know me, some fun facts about me. And if you did, subscribe down below. It would mean so much to me, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.